Hello, everyone, and hello, Anna. Glad to see you today.
Hello, Ieva. Glad to see you too. And
Amazing.
everyone who is going to join us today.
Yes, I will give a short introduction what we are doing here today and why we met with Anna. We are here for a RIGA COMM short podcast series, and we meet with our panelists from the RIGA COMM B2B tech conference and fair event, which is going to take place quite soon in Riga in October 3 and 4. So we're going to probably meet everyone there in person. But till then, we meet here on live series and talk with the amazing professionals, inspiring people about their experiences and how they can be helpful for the business community. And my name is Ieva Drazniece. I'm LinkedIn strategy business partner for teams and professionals here on LinkedIn. And my guest today is Ana Tralle from Anateqs. And I would like to give you a word, Anna. Please tell us your short story, why you are in Anateqs.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ieva, for the introduction. So, my story, I'll try to be short because the story is quite long, but I'll try to be brief because we're having like this. So, my career to try out of companies like smaller, like more, I would say I have had like the chance to work like with some bigger companies, like with Fortune 500 global. And in one point in time, I have understood that I build something myself, and something like not only like for the financial reasons, but I would say that more like with a mission. And that's why like I was thinking like what kind of mission I can actually give like to people. And I have actually realized that of course, like to unleash the potential of people. I have tried to do that like during like my work experience, like when I was working like for the companies, and I understood that I actually want to do it like from my side and to continue like doing this like both for the businesses and for people. So basically, that's why I understood that okay, I have to sum up like all the experience that I got so far, and I want in and like to open the company, like which is called Anateqs. Like first part is Ana, like my name, and tax is like technologies. And this company is going to have like a beautiful mission, like to unleash the potential of both businesses and people.
Yes, I think it's beautiful when the mission goes together with experience and expertise in the topic. It can bring a lot of value for the partnerships. And I recognize from the conversations we had before our live that you mentioned that you are on a mission to solve any request in regards to data, which is maybe you can explain more in detail what it is, what kind of solution, what kind of type of service and help you provide.
Yeah, of course, with big pleasure. So basically, yes, as I said, like I had like quite extensive experience in data. I have like managed like to work like with the data from A to Z, like starting like from gathering the data, cleaning it up, organizing cubes and so on, till presenting the data and getting like the insights from that. And nowadays we're having also very powerful AI. And there are quite a lot of companies that are doing amazing things with this. And I thought that it would be nice that basically the businesses are being helped like with different level of complexity in data. So for now, I didn't see like any possible request that wasn't accomplished. So basically, that's why I was saying that any complexity with a data request, like we can basically achieve that.
Yeah, and I recall you mentioned that to have the best possible result, it's important to have, the data and the process. Maybe you can share a little bit on this side as well.
Yeah, so on this, let me think a bit. So basically, about the process, I would say that the most important is actually like maybe the experience that people are having, like in regards to the process, because like nowadays we're having like some top tools. Of course, like we're having like various diversity of the data tools, but still like we're having some top ones, and we have a lot of experts. But I would say that it really matters of like how you deal with the data, in which manner, and whether like, for example, you understand like the business processes, the business goals, and only thanks to that, basically, you can do something like good and beautiful like with the data. Yeah, because like from my experience, what I understood is that quite often like we're working with the data, but like we're kind of blind because like we don't look like at the business, at the core business processes, and we don't understand like what actually like the stakeholders want. So I'd say that this is kind of the number one thing that you have to take into account.
Anna, in regards to the process, that you are the partner whom the businesses can trust their information, what would you say? How would you describe what are the reasons why you are a credible and trusted partner? Where this security element comes and risks, all the risks, how you deal with this?
Know the questions like a person deal with your data like is like some about users, customers, clients, like really like with Anateqs is basically different way like client currency and like time. Um, let's say like number one thing, just one like one right like this long time. Then like this get like that is either test data or it's like data that is like encrypted. That's also fine with us, and we can do like all the work that is actually like have to be done like with the data. Yeah, I know that there are quite many questions like how can you deal with the data when you don't see the real data? And the answer
True.
is simple. Yeah, and the answer is simple that actually as long as you don't do like any analysis of the data, it's okay to use like just like the base of the data, like in data field we're calling it metadata. So you know that okay, we have the tables of the clients, of the suppliers, we have the financial data, you can see the marketing data, you can see what kind of fields there are, like what kind of KPIs, and based on they do quite a lot of things. Of course, like the data analysis, that's a different part already, but like I'd say like 95% of the process is like done like with the test data.
Okay, and if we would have to describe and help our audience to understand if Anateqs can be really helpful, who is the partner of yours, and what are the reasons why Anateqs is really needed in the company? What are the reasons why customers choose you and could choose you?
Yeah, so from the client's perspective, like currently, like to be honest, we're working like more like with bigger companies. Medium companies are also fine with us. Like the small companies, probably like due to price reasons, they cannot afford that. But like how we can help smaller companies is basically like with consulting, with some training. So, for example, we provide a training for the company, and like with that training, like their own employees are going to be able to do like all the needed processes. For medium and bigger companies, basically we're doing already more things, like we can do like some development, we like are doing like some more in-depth consulting, we're doing like also data audit, which means that like we are, for example, we are checking the data Like we're checking like all the systems that a company has. Like we're checking like the data quality. We're checking like data security. Like a lot of different topics based on the needs of the business, and based on that, like we can already provide like a sort of plan to the things. But again, like this plan is not just like a plan that I don't know how to improve the data, but it's more like about the plan how to increase revenue, how to decrease costs. So it's more like again like business oriented. So yeah, like again like it depends like on the scale of your business. Then like you choose like different services.
I think it's very big responsibility and also great opportunity for companies to know Anateqs and understand that you are actually the business partner, really not like a solution partner, but like business partner. And I would gladly invite all the community members who watch us now live or who will watch us in recording to meet Ana in the Riga Tech. She's going to have her panel. She's going to be speaking on Women in Tech stage and conference, this conference on October 4. And Ana, maybe for the closure of this call, how would you invite the community to reach you today in RIGA COMM? Any suggestions, please?
Yes, I want to reach me, or you can maybe reach Anateqs directly. So basically you can do that like very simply, like via LinkedIn. Like this is the well-known platform, like where you can just write a message. Those like who are not in the connection, like you just send a connection invite like with some note, yeah, so that I can understand like what the topic is going to be about. To Anateqs, like you can basically write like also directly. That's easier. Also, like in Anateqs, like page, like on LinkedIn or on the website, like you can find actually like the contact information. For example, if you want like to exchange like the ideas or discussion via email, that's also totally fine. And of course, if you'd like to meet in person, then the RIGA COMM on 4th of October is like a good place for that. So I'm gonna have like the panel discussion. That discussion is gonna be more for ladies, but still like the male part of the company of the conference, like they are invited as well. Maybe something interesting is gonna be for you as well. And yeah, feel free to approach there.
Awesome. So yeah, we can connect with you today on LinkedIn and then agree on the time we meet with you on RIGA COMM in person, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
So thank you, Ana, very much. And thank you, everybody who had the chance to join us live. And we'll watch this in recording until the next series, which will follow already early next week. Bye.
Yeah, goodbye.